What if I told you that astronomers have just detected something on a distant planet that only living organisms produce on Earth? Right now, 124 light-years away, there's a world called K2-18b where the James Webb Space Telescope has spotted chemical signatures that could rewrite our understanding of life in the universe. But here's the part that will make your brain explode: this isn't just any random planet. K2-18b is what scientists call a Hycean world, meaning it's potentially covered by a vast ocean beneath a hydrogen-rich atmosphere. Imagine an entire planet that's basically one giant ocean floating in space, and something might actually be living in those alien waters. The discovery happened when astronomers pointed the most powerful telescope ever built at this mysterious world. What they found sent shockwaves through the scientific community. The telescope detected the chemical fingerprints of dimethyl sulfide and or dimethyl disulfide in the atmosphere, compounds that on Earth are almost exclusively produced by living organisms. Think about this for a moment. You're looking at your screen right now, but 124 light-years away, there might be microscopic aliens producing the same chemicals that ocean bacteria create here on Earth. But here's what keeps scientists up at night: we're seeing these life signatures from an impossible distance, through technology that can analyze the chemical composition of alien air. Let me blow your mind even further. K2-18b is nothing like Earth. It's 8.6 times more massive than our planet, meaning if you could somehow stand on its surface, you'd weigh over 8 times more than you do right now. The gravity alone would crush most Earth life forms, yet something might be thriving there in conditions we can barely imagine. The planet was initially discovered with the Kepler Space Telescope, but the James Webb Space Telescope later observed it to study the planet's atmosphere. What makes this discovery so mind-bending is that we're essentially smelling alien breath from across the galaxy. The Webb telescope can detect individual molecules in the atmosphere of a world so far away that light from there takes 124 years to reach us. Here's where it gets really weird. The same telescope that found these potential life signatures also detected methane and carbon dioxide in K2-18b's atmosphere. On Earth, this combination often indicates biological processes. But here's the question that's driving scientists crazy: could there be an alien ecosystem producing these gases in ways we've never seen before? But wait, there's a twist that makes this story even more incredible. While astronomers have made a detection suggesting biosignatures on the exoplanet located 124 light-years away, experts are skeptical. Some scientists argue that what we're seeing might not be life at all, but rather unknown chemical processes that can mimic biological signatures. If you're fascinated by the possibility that we might not be alone in the universe, smash that like button because this rabbit hole goes much deeper than you think. This is where the story becomes a scientific thriller. The sulfur-based molecules detected in the atmosphere are, on Earth, only produced by living organisms. But here's what makes your skin crawl with excitement: if life exists on K2-18b, it would be unlike anything we've ever encountered. These organisms would have evolved in crushing gravity, under a thick hydrogen atmosphere, in an ocean that might be hundreds of miles deep. Picture this scenario. Right now, as you're watching this, there could be alien microorganisms floating in the dark depths of K2-18b's global ocean, producing chemical signatures that are traveling through space at the speed of light. By the time we detect these signals, the organisms that created them lived and died over a century ago. But here's the part that will keep you awake tonight. The Webb telescope was expected to deploy its sensitive instrumentation in further observations of K2-18b by the end of 2024, and whatever additional data Webb obtains could allow for more definitive determinations. This means we might be just months away from confirming whether these signatures are actually from living organisms. The implications are staggering. If confirmed, this wouldn't just mean we're not alone, it would mean life can exist in environments completely different from Earth. K2-18b orbits a red dwarf star in the habitable zone, where liquid water can exist. But unlike Earth's thin atmosphere, this world has a thick hydrogen envelope that creates conditions we're only beginning to understand. Here's something that will mess with your head. The light we're analyzing from K2-18b left that planet in the year 1900. When those photons began their journey to Earth, humans had just invented the airplane. Now, those same photons are telling us stories about potential alien life using technology that would seem like magic to people from that era. Don't forget to subscribe because we're about to dive into the most controversial part of this discovery. The scientific debate raging right now is intense. A recent study challenges this finding, but also outlines how the telescope might verify the presence of the life-produced gas. Some researchers argue that the signals could be produced by geological processes we don't understand, while others insist the evidence points toward biological activity. But here's what makes this discovery so psychologically powerful: it forces us to confront our place in the universe. For thousands of years, humans have wondered if we're alone. Now, we have technology capable of sniffing out alien farts from over 100 light-years away, and the answer might be staring us in the face through spectral analysis data. The most haunting part: fresh data from the James Webb Space Telescope provide more evidence for what some consider a biosignature, but debate is sure to follow. This means we're living through one of the most important moments in human history, and we might not even realize it yet. Consider this possibility: if life exists on K2-18b, it survived in an environment that would kill every known Earth organism instantly. What kind of biology could thrive under such extreme conditions? And more importantly, what does this tell us about the potential for life throughout our galaxy? The answer to whether we're alone in the universe might be hidden in the spectral lines of a distant world's atmosphere, waiting for us to decode its chemical secrets. What we discover next could change everything we thought we knew about life itself.